vast ocean moves beneath your feet. The ship's engine roars, and a massive school of fish appears on the sonar screen. Did you know that just one net haul can catch enough fish to make 400,000 meals? But how does this industry feed the world while also trying to protect the ocean? Welcome to the world of mackerel, herring, and pollock fishing, the three fish that make up the biggest share of global seafood catch. This video will take you on a journey aboard modern fishing vessels packed with cutting-edge technology. Let's dive in. Mackerel plays a key role in Japanese cuisine, with high demand pushing the country to import tons of it, mostly from Norway. Interestingly, in the past, sailors used the behavior of mackerel to predict storms, as the fish often leaped out of calm waters before bad weather hit. This led to the term mackerel sky, describing clouds that resemble fish scales and signal a change in weather. What about herring? Herring has been part of the human diet since 3000 BC and was preserved with salt for winter use in Europe for centuries. Found on both sides of the North Atlantic, herring populations can reach into the billions. Do you know wild Alaska pollock is known as the world's best white fish? It's low in fat but high in protein, vitamin B12, and omega-3s. Every season, fishing fleets head out to the Bering Sea and the Gulf of Alaska, where pollock live in massive numbers. The scale of this industry is truly impressive. More than 3 million tons of pollock are harvested each year. One large vessel can catch up to 150 tons of pollock in a single net drop. Before each trip, experienced fishermen carefully prepare their giant nets. They use midwater trawl nets that can be up to 40 meters tall and 60 meters wide. Preparing the nets takes time and precision, checking the knots, patching any holes, and adjusting the mesh size to make sure only adult fish are caught, allowing smaller fish to escape. The fishing process is surprisingly modern. Boats are equipped with advanced sonar systems that show 3D images of fish schools under the water. These images help the captain see the exact location, size, and density of the fish, so they can decide the best time and place to drop the nets. When fish are detected, the crew lowers the net using powerful hydraulic winches. Heavy trawl doors open the net wide, like a giant mouth that moves through the school. After dragging the net for 1 to 3 hours, the crew hauls it up, filled with shimmering silver pollock. As the net begins to rise to the surface, you won't believe your eyes. Hundreds of thousands of shimmering silver pollock flood the net, packed so tightly that it swells like it's about to burst. The fish are immediately moved by conveyor belts into a processing plant on board the ship. Immediately, the automated conveyor system kicks into action, sorting fish by size at an incredible speed, 300 fish per minute. Inside the ship's 500 square meter processing deck, a team of 25 workers operates alongside 12 advanced filleting machines. Each machine can process 60 fish per minute, precisely cutting off the heads, tails, and bones. From the moment the fish are pulled from the sea to the time they're fully packaged, the entire process takes just about 90 minutes. The ship can operate non-stop for 45 days at sea, with a processing capacity of 80 to 100 tons of fish per day. Some companies operate large industrial fleets to harvest mackerel in massive quantities, often catching over 100,000 tons per year in rich fishing grounds like the North Atlantic and the Norwegian Sea. These regions are ideal for mackerel due to the cold, clean waters and abundant plankton. Norway is one of the top mackerel exporters, supplying high-demand markets such as Japan, where domestic supply can't meet consumer appetite. Once a dense school is detected, the fishing vessel quickly encircles it with the net, which is then tightened at the bottom, forming a closed trap. Every day, a seafood processing plant processes up to 150 tons of fresh mackerel delivered directly from fishing boats. mackerel are graded by size using automatic grading machines. Larger fish for fillets and export, smaller ones for canning or fish meal. After sorting, they go through a high-speed cleaning line where machines remove the head, guts, and sometimes the bones, depending on the final product. Depending on the order, mackerel may be flash frozen to -40 degrees Celsius for export, canned with brine or tomato sauce, or vacuum packed as fresh fillets. The freezing tunnels and canning lines can each handle 10 tons of fish per hour, ensuring efficiency even at peak season. The commercial herring fishing industry is one of the largest in the world, with global annual catches averaging between 2 to 3 million metric tons. In terms of economic value, the global herring market exceeds $3.5 billion each year and supports over 100,000 direct jobs in fishing, processing, and distribution. Before each fishing trip, fishermen prepare very carefully. Herring is caught using massive purse seine nets that can be 600 to 800 meters long and 100 to 200 meters deep. These nets are specially designed with mesh sizes that catch adult herring while allowing smaller fish to escape, helping to protect fish populations. Fishermen must thoroughly check every part of the net, repair any tears, and make sure all equipment such as floats, weights, and tow lines are in good condition. Environmental monitoring technology is also widely used, allowing fishermen to track water temperature, salinity, and other key conditions that affect fish movement. This helps them more accurately predict where the fish will be, saving both time and fuel. Once the herring are caught, they are brought on board using high-powered fish pumps and transferred directly from the nets into chilled storage tanks. After capture, herring are processed either at sea or in shoreside facilities. Larger vessels feature onboard processing plants that can fillet, freeze, and package up to 100 tons of herring daily. Shore-based processing plants often employ 100 to 300 workers and can process 500 to 1,000 tons per day during peak season. Herring can be processed into many different products depending on market demand and intended use. The most common product is herring fillets, which are usually canned or frozen for long-term preservation. In addition, herring is also used to make pickled herring and smoked herring, both of which are very popular in Europe. Hello, my curious friends. Today we'll take you to the world of cold water shrimp lies, deep in the cold, pristine waters of the North. From the moment they're caught, every shrimp is handled with care to preserve its freshness and quality. From the icy depths of the ocean to your plate, let's dive into the fascinating world of cold water shrimp. And trust me, these little guys are way more interesting than you think. All right, buckle up, shrimp fans. Did you know that cold water shrimps are hermaphrodites? They are born male, but after 3 to 4 years, they transform into females. Living in those icy waters means they grow super slowly. And that slow growth, that's what gives them that delicate, sweet flavor and melt-in-your-mouth texture. Then, what do they eat? Well, these scavengers are definitely not picky eaters. They're the ultimate cleanup crew of the ocean floor. Dead fish, sand, crabs, even a bit of mud. After the initial cleaning, they're carefully layered with ice in containers, ensuring they stay fresh and ready for transport to processing plants as soon as the boat reaches the dock. Upon arrival at the processing plant, a random sample of approximately 2 kilograms of shrimp is taken for quality testing. Once they pass inspection, the shrimp begin their journey through the factory. The shrimp are automatically transported to the first washing station for a thorough rinse before moving straight to the next stop. The North Atlantic and Arctic Oceans are home to several species of red shrimp, some of the tastiest seafood. You know, when it comes to catching shrimp, net trawling is seriously effective, especially with all the high-tech gear these days. Think sonar and GPS. It's like having a shrimp-finding superpower. They can pinpoint exactly where the shrimp are, which means less wasted effort and fewer other sea creatures getting caught. Plus, these nets are designed to haul in a ton of shrimp at once. If the shrimp are all hanging out in one area, it's like hitting the jackpot. These fascinating prawns live for nearly a decade, but are most often harvested around their 6th year, when they reach a length of 8 to 10 centimeters. Shrimp fishing, it turns out, is a global powerhouse, a crucial source of seafood. And among the various methods employed, net trawling emerges as a remarkably efficient technique, offering significant advantages. Once the shrimp are brought on board, they go through a careful pre-processing stage to maintain their quality and freshness. First, they're sorted by size, type, and quality. Any unwanted materials like seaweed, shells, or other marine debris are removed. Okay, so after we've got those whole frozen shrimp sorted, the rest go on to the peeling line. First up, it's the head remover. This thing's super precise and fast. Just snip and the heads are gone. Then, the shrimp move on to the deshelling machine. It uses rollers, blades, or presses to neatly separate the shell from the meat. The shrimp meat comes out perfectly shaped and ready to go. The giant industrial boiler or steamer. There, they are gently cooked in lightly salted water, enhancing their natural flavor while ensuring perfect texture. After cooking, the shrimp are immediately immersed in ice water at 1 degree Celsius to quickly stop the cooking process and lock in their freshness. For whole frozen shrimp products, they just freeze them up as they are. Head, shell, everything. That way, the customers get that gorgeous, vibrant red color, and they're packed up nice and snug. Now comes the real picky part. First, we need to get them all sorted by size. We've got these fancy automatic sorters that do a great job, but sometimes you still need a human eye to get it just right. This is where our eagle-eyed team steps in. They go over every single shrimp, looking for anything the machines might have missed. After the shrimp have been peeled and thoroughly inspected, they get one last icy bath. Just to be extra sure, a good rinse in super cold water to get rid of absolutely anything that might be left. Then, our precious prawns go straight into these powerful freezing chambers. It's like a flash freeze. This locks in all that fresh flavor and keeps the shrimp perfectly firm. But wait, there's more. After that flash freeze, they do this cool thing called glazing. Basically, they give the shrimp a super thin ice jacket. This ice layer is a total game changer. It keeps the shrimp from drying out and getting all funky during storage and shipping. Keeps them tasting like they just came out of the ocean. All right, we're down to the home stretch, packaging time. First up, those perfectly glazed shrimp get a quick trip through an automatic weighing machine. Gotta make sure every bag gets the exact right amount, no cheating. Then, they zoom into the automatic packaging machine, which seals them up nice and tight in those special bags. Then, they carefully stack those bags into sturdy cartons, ready to roll. Cold water shrimp are a fantastic source of protein while being low in calories. You can enjoy them chilled or as part of a hot dish, whether grilled, boiled, or fried. Want to see more about how we catch fresh seafood? Like this video and check out our channel.
Have you ever seen a machine so powerful that it seems to defy the laws of physics? Let's take a dive into the world of extraordinary heavy-duty trucks, where enormous size and insane horsepower make these machines true beasts of the road. These trucks aren't just big, they're monstrous. We're talking about 180,000 pounds trucks running on 600 horsepower engines. But here's the catch, driving them isn't for just anyone. It demands a unique set of skills, razor-sharp focus, and a lot of guts. Every curve, every incline, is a test of control and precision. As we venture deeper into the world of heavy equipment, let's start with something remarkable. Meet the Letourneau L2350. It doesn't just clean, it helps extend the life of the tracks, keeping trains running smoothly. What makes a crane truly stand out? Let's take a closer look at the rotating dragline hook rail 88200, a massive 1,360-ton beast. Equipped with a 750 horsepower engine, it guarantees top-tier performance for large-scale mining and construction projects, lifting materials with unmatched precision. Transporting equipment that weighs hundreds of tons? That requires super trucks, of course. So, what does it take to operate these giants? Precision, power, and a willingness to face the toughest challenges head-on. From moving massive amounts of earth to constructing critical infrastructure, these heavy-duty machines are shaping the world as we know it. What are your thoughts? Can you believe the raw power and sheer scale of these machines? Let us know in the comments. This stage is critical for achieving the signature texture and taste that make mullet roe such a delicacy. Once the sun-drying process is complete, the mullet roe is carefully packaged to preserve its freshness and protect it from oxidation. It is vacuum sealed or placed in protective containers to ensure the roe remains in top condition as it travels to markets and restaurants around the world. fishermen use a traditional and highly effective method called set net fishing, which has been passed down through generations. This technique is employed during the autumn months when the mature mullet embark on their spawning migration. The fishermen place large, fixed nets strategically in coastal waters, usually near bays or along known migration routes. The nets are designed in a maze-like formation, guiding the mullet into smaller, more concentrated chambers. This ensures the fish are caught efficiently while minimizing the environmental impact, making the process both sustainable and highly effective. Once the fish are caught, they are carefully transported to the processing factory under controlled, low temperatures to preserve their freshness. Upon arrival, teams of skilled workers are ready to begin the delicate task of roe extraction. In the factory, the mullet roe is carefully extracted from the female mullet in a process that requires precision and gentle handling. Skilled artisans, trained in the fine art of roe extraction, carefully remove the roe sacs, ensuring they remain intact and undamaged. The roe sacs are golden in color, filled with thousands of tiny, vibrant eggs that hold the potential to become one of the most coveted and expensive delicacies in the culinary world. The next step is the salt bath. The roe is submerged in a precisely measured salt solution, which serves a dual purpose. It helps to preserve the roe and enhances its natural flavor. The salt draws out excess moisture from the roe, starting the curing process. This is not merely a preservation step, but an essential stage where the flavor and texture of the roe begin to develop. It's here that the roe starts to achieve its unique taste, which is firm yet tender, salty yet savory, with a delightful umami richness that makes it so highly sought after. Once the roe has been salted, it is placed under pressure in a process known as pressing. With its powerful 510 horsepower diesel engine, this truck tackles steep inclines and slippery paths with ease, showing just how unstoppable these machines can be. For precision work, the Simex grading machine is a key player. Compatible with mid-sized excavators like Hitachi, Volvo, Komatsu, and Caterpillar, the Simex ensures grading tasks are completed efficiently and accurately, optimizing work time and productivity. Even the giants aren't immune to accidents. A tragic incident occurred when a concrete tanker truck, weighing 70,000 pounds and powered by a 400 horsepower engine, overturned on a busy highway. This created a major traffic jam and posed serious challenges for rescue teams. Unlike traditional machines, this heavy-duty excavator is the go-to choice for massive mining operations, offering unmatched performance and efficiency. Watch as its powerful steel arm moves with the grace of an artist, gently scooping massive loads of rock and dirt, placing them perfectly into the truck's bed. But it's not all smooth sailing. Picture this, a logging truck, stuck in a relentless swamp, its diesel engine roaring against the sticky mud. The swamp's pull seems almost unbeatable, trapping this massive truck like a wild animal caught in a snare. There's no escaping the sheer power of nature here. Now, let's take it up a notch. Imagine a caravan of camels being carefully transported to a new land. The solution? The ACE-2XW crane. With its state-of-the-art hydraulic system, this crane lifts each camel like a delicate flower, ensuring their safety while on the move. Next, we're hitting the road with a cast-in truck, one of the toughest vehicles on Earth. Powered by a 400 to 500 horsepower engine, this truck becomes a mobile home on wheels, ensuring the pigs aboard are transported comfortably through all terrains, all the way to Wisconsin. Ever wondered how railways are maintained? Enter the Lauram SBC 2402, a cutting-edge rail maintenance machine, designed with a 750 horsepower engine and a weight of 220,000 pounds. The mullet are stocked in these ponds at a young age and are fed a specially crafted diet, rich in proteins and nutrients, to encourage healthy roe development. The nutrition is designed to ensure the fish grow strong, with their roe developing the right texture and flavor for culinary perfection. As the fish mature, usually around the age of 3 to 4 years, the females are selected based on clear physical signs of roe ripeness. Their enlarged bellies and slight golden coloring are telltale indicators that the fish are ready for roe harvesting. The attention to detail and knowledge of the fish's reproductive cycle is crucial for ensuring high-quality roe. It's this process that sets the foundation for the delicacy that will soon be transformed into mullet roe. The next step involves the harvesting process, which is both fascinating and ancient.